looks like they finally stopped putting the opening title 10 minutes or more into the movie. Wait, what's this? No? Just the opening credits? Great, now I have to give this movie 3 sins and we've just started.
Do you think you can keep up with me?
I know you want me to give this movie a sin for giving Mewtwo a female voice. I won't. I'm giving it a sin because you're sexist. Yes, you. Yay, shiny Genesect.
This way. Follow my lead.
There's absolutely no excuse for Genesect to have telepathy. None, except convenience.
I want to challenge the boundaries of my power.
Oh, so soon into the movie? Where exactly is Mewtwo's Megastone? I get that this was just to promote the upcoming games at the time, but in hindsight, Mewtwo being able to Mega Evolve makes no sense. Mewtwo said it wanted to test the boundaries of its powers. I'd call this more of testing the boundaries of its need for oxygen. Again with the telepathy. Wherever the Genesect are, it's at least several hundred miles away from Mewtwo. Despite that, Mewtwo managed to traverse that distance in less than a minute. That's literally impossible. We interrupt this Pokemon movie to bring you the Matrix. Also, how is Mewtwo able to see this just by looking into Genesect's eyes? Is it having a Jedi Force vision or something?
The Pokemon restored from fossils. Genesect.
So, the awakened legend Genesect? Close enough, roll credits. Oh cool, flashbacks to Pokemon the first movie. Wait. Creatures created by humans are instantly turned into evil-killing monsters cliché. Team Plasma is reduced to a cameo in this movie.
They think everyone is their enemy.
Is Mewtwo talking to itself, or does it not care if the Genesect hear it talk about them like they're not there? Either way, rude.
Who are you?
Anyone who doesn't automatically know who Mewtwo is deserves an automatic sin, and is no longer my friend. 5 Genesect against 1 Mewtwo?
The Pokemon League rules say only one at a time.
Opening title 9 minutes into the film.
Which brings us to a young man from Pallet Town named Ash, traveling the length and breadth of the world with his friends.
Before ditching them at the end of a region.
I'm so happy! I can fly!
I guess this is the point in which they realize Helioptile exists in the next video games. No? Well, that's obviously Manhattan Island. Seriously, it's Manhattan Island with a new name.
I've been waiting for you since Professor Oak said you were coming.
And that's a little Easter egg referring to a short film prequel to this film. Is this what Pokemon movies have become? 70 minutes of Easter eggs and telepathy and flashbacks?
The chance of a lifetime!
What? I don't see any Chansey anywhere.
Oh yeah, Ash is still 10. Holy crap, he was right.
Chansey!
Great time to throw a Pokeball. Anytime now.
Would it be okay if our Pokemon came out and played here too?
Time for the obligatory look at everyone's team. At least they tried to make it clever this time. Oh yeah, Ash's Charizard!
It's the next chapter, the ultimate goal.
This stupid song. This scene does not contain a lap dance.
There's nothing more relaxing than being surrounded by the sweet fragrance of flowers.
Obviously, Silent has never tried listening to Glitch X City music.
And look up ahead, a hedge maze.
Hedge maze?
I'll bet $5 and a sin that this maze has something to do with the plot later on.
Huh? Eric, what is it? For a second, I thought I saw something fly by.
When Eric thinks he sees something flying by, something is actually flying by. When I think I see something flying by, it's because I'm crazy. Sableye is a cheater.
What is it? A Pokemon?
What isn't these days? Ash sees a Pokemon, and his first instinct is to stand on it.
When you're lost, it's like, Mommy, where are you? Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Ash Ketchum.
Tell you what, we'll help you get back home, I promise.
Unkeepable promises.
Don't make a promise you can't keep.
Iris would be excellent at CinemaSins. I'm with Genesect here. Ash touched a young Pokemon without its permission. And Ash has never seen a Genesect before, so for all he knows, it could have been inappropriately. Mega Mewtwo Ex Machina.
Hold on, you are...
I am Mewtwo.
Either we just saw the first movie be reconfirmed as canon, or Mewtwo returns confirmed as canon. Either way, Ash just got cut off from probably the biggest reveal we would have ever seen in a Pokemon movie.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
We're fine.
I am not speaking to you.
Huh?
I am asking Pikachu and Axew.
That's racist.
Thanks for getting us out of that trouble.
One could say it was almost double. Ow!
Genesect. A Pokémon who's been extinct for 300 million years.
Not 3,000,001 years, not 299,999,999 years, exactly 3 million years.
I want you to forget that you saw me.
We've seen a Mewtwo able to wipe people's minds before, so it stands to reason this one can as well. Instead, it just asks, almost politely. For not trusting in humans, Mewtwo has placed a lot of trust on these humans. I'm okay with that, and I'm not okay with that.
I heard it right.
I can hear the grass grow.
I'm sure the writers thought this was a clever line. It's not a clever line. They thought it was a clever line. But let's be honest, it was not a clever line.
Very fancy!
Man, that pun.
All those many long hours we put in chasing after Pikachu.
Confirmed, Team Rocket has only put in hours chasing Pikachu. Not years. Especially not 16 years by this point. And that is literally Times Square. Also, I suddenly realized why the Pokemon Go commercial places Mewtwo in Times Square. Well, those Golem are dead. And those Graveler. And Geodude. It's hard to see, but this Breloom is defying gravity by running down the side of this cliff.
As soon as we're done, I could go for some sandwiches myself.
Great, you pick up the tab.
This is in the middle of the night, so what sandwich joint is still open at this hour? Are those hot dogs? Like, real hot dogs? More evidence that people eat Pokemon.
They're saying they were attacked by some wacko Pokemon.
Yes, that's exactly what one yells as they run for their life. I'm being attacked by a wacko Pokemon! Those exact words. All the electricity has been shut off, except this electronic keypad, just like Destiny Deoxys. What is that, a bazooka? After 2 banned episodes in 16 years, Team Rocket hasn't learned their lesson? We interrupt this Pokemon movie to bring you the Dark Knight. These scientists do not work for Team Rocket in this scene. Mew is reduced to a cameo in this film. Unnecessary roughness. Literally. So, Mewtwo killed them. Again. This Pokemon movie unintentionally inspired the next one.
Please, forgive me.
It's apologizing.
Thank you, Eric. And you're not even a regular.
It's out of control. If we don't fix this...
Pretty sure power stations have an emergency shutoff just for such an event, but the guys here decided not to install one for the sake of adding unnecessary tension. Okay, that was pretty cool, minus the sin. Yeah, Llama God forbid a piece of hollow metal hit a Pokemon on the head.
If you refuse to listen to reason, I'll have no other choice but to battle you.
Is this satire on how it's either talk it out or fight it out? I feel this is satire. I'm not okay with satire in a Pokemon movie.
Stop it! People live in there!
Mewtwo has been unconcerned about humans for most of this movie. Why bother starting now? Nope. Mewtwo is dead.
I guess I'm simply wasting my breath.
But you're talking with your mind, not your mouth. It never ends. Hey look, they found some new Golem and Graveler. Remember, the other ones are dead. They sank to the bottom of the lake. I'm getting a nostalgic fighting is wrong vibe. How about you? All we're missing is the part of the scene where Ash throws himself in the middle. Up there it is. Holy cow!
I'm glad you're alright.
Well, this movie just got really dark.
Genesect, wake up!
Don't worry, Ash. It was resurrected from a fossil before, so you can just fossilize it and resurrect it again. No big deal.
The Genesect. Maybe they don't belong in this world.
Okay, of all the one-liners ever said in the Pokemon movie, this one is probably the most epic. 3 sins removed. Nonetheless, that's racist.
Home. I want to go home.
This movie expects for me to be sad about the destruction of some flowers. And you know what? It's right. This is flat out depressing. I guess Team Rocket's falling down again. I'm pretty sure that at least some of these buildings have independent backup generators. Am I to believe that all of New York City is run by a single generator? Ash interrupts this movie to bring you Mewtwo Strikes Back.
All Pokemon belong somewhere.
For example, the Llama God belongs in a very bad movie. We're at a total of 42 Pokemon against 1.
The Pokemon League rules say only one at a time.
What's that? We've already used that one?
I have only one choice. To go where no one else exists.
Well, no one exists here anymore. Not since that Victini movie. Clouds, speed, excitement!
This is the planet we both come from.
The planet which, unfortunately, is not ours.
It's no good. Then we'll catch them.
But how do we do that?
Some kind of giant cushion?
Water isn't a cushion. Any physicist can tell you that. Eric was up all night working on the Transformer. He would make for an excellent YouTuber.
I'm glad to have met you all.
Just be glad 4Kids wasn't in charge of dubbing this movie.
Maybe someday?
We'll meet again.
Somehow, I doubt it. Oh yeah, that maze never showed up. I guess I owe someone $5. I guess the writers felt the end credits for the Zoroark movie were so perfect they'd copy them for this one as well. As if the Best Wishes series was just as good as Diamond and Pearl. It wasn't. Look, it's the most important person in all of Generation 5, reduced to a cameo in this film. I see this Mewtwo found the same perch as the Mewtwo in Mewtwo Returns did. That's clever, right? Right?